Hello everybody, Warrior Fire here, and welcome back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses Blind. Well, it's been a week. Keep having issues with the high stream schedule, and now that the Proton Splat League is in full effect, well, I'm I'd see more streams a week. Uh, It's mostly just if I end up as streaming a match, usually my own team, because well, I'm going to record and or stream all Forbidden Liquidators matches. Well, unless the opposing team says that they'd rather not have the match streamed or recorded. Well, anyway, uh, uh, here last time, had done a race with Bigford, Red Rum Soda, just race through a period of time at randomizer, and I don't mean to sound like I'm bragging, but I did win the race. Uh, Good old hook shot, sorry, long shot being the reward for getting spirit and shadow medallions. Once again, a good race. And if you want to watch it, the VOD is still available here on Twitch. And I will be uploading it to YouTube fairly soon. Like, well, if I can get it VODs from a fixed channel, I'd ask someone with good at editing skills to go ahead and edit that for me so you can have all three game feeds on screen. Although, due to issues on Vic's end, oh, yeah, I only have audio from my feed, but considering all three of us heard talking on both the streams, yeah, all you're gonna be missing is game audio from Vic and Red. Well, that's enough from it past, so let's get right into it. Alright, one battle left, so into the paralog oil and water. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh. It's raining, Professor. On rainy days, the wound I got from the Death Knight hurts like fire. Every time it aches, I get angry. You understand, yeah? I'm sure they had their reasons to kidnap Flame, but still. Did they really need to stab me? What'd I have to do with it? They ruined my beautiful porcelain skin. Worse, they took off before I could stab them back. So rude.
That's rather enough, Manuela. Cease your moaning and give the professor a break.
Oh, stuff it, Hanneman. Unlike you, the professor has a big heart and listens to me talk about any problem I have.
More likely, your incessant ramblings offer no chance to interrupt.
Is that true, Professor?
Oh boy. Well, eh, this one does seem like the best choice. Yeah, Manuel isn't bothering me.
I knew it! You listen to me because you care about me, don't you? Ugh, go away, Hanneman. Leave us alone. And stop making me shout. It causes the old wound to hurt again.
Then perhaps you'd best stay quiet. Keep your emotions in check, I'd say.
Alright, let's all get along.
Don't worry, Professor. We do this all the time.
Indeed, Manuela and I do not mix well. Been true for years. That said, if it were up to me, I would prefer speaking to her in a calmer manner.
It's not like I enjoy bickering with you. So maybe keep your mouth shut more often.
I state that which needs to be heard. For example,
Hey, let's stop this now.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
same. Apologies. I am here because I have new information on the Death Knight's hiding place.
What? Really? You could have started with that.
Several students have reported possible sightings on the western edge of the sealed forest. While the authenticity of these reports has yet to be verified, it is still a very real possibility. I was thinking I would report this to Seteth as a precaution.
What? Why? We can't be slow. He's going to get away.
Protocol on this matter requires reporting to Seteth, then Lady Rhea, then...
Professor, let's leave this old geezer behind and get going.
Old geezer? I am barely 15 years your senior. I will not hear such...
Stop talking. Let's gather a team and get going.
Alright. Hopefully this dream hasn't been too bad for you guys. The internet is not the best. I freely admit that. Anyway, I agree.
I'll go scout ahead. I'm coming for you, Death Knight.
Manuela, wait. It would not do to get yourself killed without someone to avenge you.
Well, I wonder how this one's gonna go. Wow. That's a small number. Alright, let's see. Uh, the Dorothea. Have Petra here. Alright, go over inventory real quick. Not done. Alright. Huh. Oh yeah, that's gonna be very useful. Yeah, it looks like Death Knight might not be here after all. Hey there, Kazunchi. And yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, for the lower level characters who don't have anything equipped, yeah, can definitely see where the experience gem definitely be helpful. Alright, I think I'm good to go.
Manuela's in a tough spot, Professor. Even if she's only got herself to blame, we cannot abandon her.
We have plenty of visitors today. Let's stop their annoying rescue attempt.
Now that is a woman.
Uh-oh. They've noticed me. Here they come.
Whew.
Let's take them out.
Alright.
Hey!
away.
To work.
Ooh. That's gonna be real helpful. And so is that.
Sleep in the dirt.
So steadfast. That's my cue.
Alright. Let's see. Let's give him the Robin special.
My turn?
Alright, going for wind.
Don't let my age fool you. This wouldn't have happened in my youth.
Battle.
I'm going to hold off on the warp bit. Huh? And not in range yet, so...
Stay focused.
Looks like it... that opponent's targeting Violet here.
Try harder. Not my first battle. No use.
Which will be better. Alright. Lance it is. Right, and a Thoron to finish you off.
Winning's always nice.
You know, archers good when he can guarantee a kill shot at this distance.
Taking aim.
Especially if they pull that off.
Silenced.
Splendid attack.
How rude.
I'm not at my best today.
Dictable.
Actually, wait. Do that first. No one's in range, so... Alright. Still just out of range. Alright, I'll just go for the win.
Must be awful losing to me.
Just out of range there. Go there. Go for the curved shot. Although those durability is getting low, so should be good still.
I've still got it.
Yeah, that was a really unnecessary crit.
That is that.
Disappointing, but I will not misplace my heart.
Just need to defeat the enemy commander. Fortunately, it didn't wait to do that until I take what you've got. And alright, Blaine, go ahead and hit Manuela back with the rest of the party.
Good assist.
What a bunch of meddlesome losers. Maybe we should take a hostage for leverage. Capture that woman. We'll show them what the Death God gang's made of.
Death God gang? What kind of childish nonsense? Where's the Death Knight?
As expected. Now!
Oh well, that's rude. Well, at least the bandit can't crit.
Oh.
Yeah, go and finish him off with the fire.
All roses have thorns.
Well done.
I am maturing at a rapid pace.
first of all, since Manuela does have it, and it go ahead and equip that experience gem. Now to finish them off.
Research produces results.
Another shield. It'll probably be a good idea to stay there.
Predictable. Watch and learn. Another step forward.
Good.
Thank you.
That might be a little overkill. Alright. Just go for
Should I have
the
held
simple.
back?
Swords out.
I still have much to learn.
It's hard enough to be. Alright, that'll give me the kill. Using the least amount of durability on her bow.
Another threat down. Strength is all for a mercenary.
Alright, that's definitely gonna help.
I read you like a book.
Yeah, I'll go ahead with a
I'm
heal.
grateful.
too far. And maybe that'll help. Oh, it'll get Lynn hurt. Yeah, I'll go and pull him over.
Silenced.
Alright. Definitely gonna wanna not waste it though.
It's simple logic.
Alright, it's well within range to attack with the Thoron.
Why, there is no Death Knight here. That student's testimony was, well, it was utter bunk.
Hey, you! The weird old dude with a beard. What kind of crap are you mumbling to yourself there?
I beg your pardon. Do not imagine you can insult me without some form of retribution. Shove! This wouldn't have happened in my youth.
Ah. Yeah. Alright. Now I'll be able to do this. Alright. Go ahead and finish this up, Shamir.
We are the Death God Gang. We're all unstoppable.
Come again?
Manuela, are you uninjured?
A few scrapes and bruises, but yes, I'm well enough.
New battalion. Other new battalion. Nice.
Why, thank you so much.
How could anyone think that was the Death Knight? It was obviously just an ordinary bandit. Oh well, I may not have found my revenge, but at least we got to retrieve stolen goods.
Manuela, you unthinking fool.
Hanneman, I've heard enough already.
How bloody stupid are you? If that were the real Death Knight, you'd have new, likely fatal wounds to match your first. Do you know how much you worried all of us? You should be ashamed.
Oh, no.
And Hanneman's right.
Exactly. You are supposed to set an example for our students, yet you let emotion get the better of you?
You're right. So there, I said that. It's true, but... I'm sorry. I'll apologize to everyone later.
I should say I'm sorry as well. I lost my temper just now. I see you act so irrationally and I lose my wits. I care about you a great deal and wish to see you safe. Will you believe me?
Yes, of course. I'm the same way after all. I let my emotions get the best of me. We're both too old to be shouting all the time.
So, is everyone friends again? Sorry. So, everyone is friends again? That is... that really should say so. Actually, his... I... Sorry, I can't tell that. Looks it's not supposed to be right, but at the same time it does, but...
You're awfully quick to put a bow on this. Are you sick of us already, Professor?
You're part of this, Professor. We are the only teachers this academy has. No need for bickering.
Well said, Hanneman. Would you care to join me for a celebratory drink?
That sounds lovely. Perhaps a nice cup of tea is in order.
Oh, that takes care of that paralog. Alright, and we'll be going straight into another battle. But first... Okay, blacksmith. So, getting some weapons repaired. Now, let's make sure. Alright. That's all the items everyone has. Alright. Should be good to go now. First. Yep. Had some more conversations.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. "You are Lady Edelgard's servant," he said. "You must protect her with your life."
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served House Hresfeld for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
That would be a problem if he was.
I can't believe it. How can I show my face to Lady Edelgard after this?
That's what you get, Hubert. If you rested like me, you wouldn't collapse from exhaustion.
As much as it pains me to say it, you're right. But to be looked after by you of all people, that might be the worst part of this. I don't know how to feel, to be honest. So for now, let's pretend I thanked you.
Oh, come now. Even I wouldn't abandon someone who collapsed.
You would have in a heartbeat if anyone else had been around.
Ah, yes. Quite accurate, Hubert. Why would I ever bother to be a decent person if there were anyone else I could foist the duty upon? If your situation turned bad, it would have been an absolute hassle. I could never just leave you there.
If that were the sort of man you truly were, we could never be friends.
But if we weren't friends, I probably would have just left you.
Shame you're so reluctant to do any real work. You're actually pretty good at this. Made sure I was comfortable, checked carefully for injuries, even carried me here yourself. If only you'd apply that knowledge of yours so proactively and thoroughly all the time, you'd be a tremendous asset to the Empire.
There you go again. I see no problem with staying just the way I am. But think of it this way. In an anthill, 20% of the ants are asleep at any given time. And it's not because they're lazy. Far from it. When the working ants become tired, they go to sleep and the others wake up. That's me. I'm the ant who rests so I can work later when other people are tired.
Maybe that's true. But even if it is, it's still just a fancy way to say you let others do all the work. Consider me unconvinced.
I'll consider you a bother and leave it at that. You and Edelgard work far too hard. I mean it. Take a break now and then. If you both collapsed, I think it'd be too much effort for me to bother with. Get some rest, Hubert. Not as much as me, of course.
Fine.
Oh, that was pretty decent of him, actually.
Linhardt, I have been waiting for much time. Please, watch me.
Watch what, Petra? Whoa! Hey, careful with that spear!
How did you find that? I did more training.
Ah, you took my advice then. I will say, the problematic maneuver seems improved at least.
At least? It is still no good?
The spear isn't really my area of expertise, but I've seen enough training to understand the mechanics. I believe I can use that understanding to further help you improve your spear work.
My spear work.
Right. As I said, when you lift up and stab down, the momentum is ruined. You're trying to swing like a giant. You're not a giant, so that's a problem. So allow the spear's own momentum to do more of the hard work for you.
Spear momentum.
The spear is heavy. When you lift it up high, loosen your grip a little.
At the top of my swing, loosen my grip. And then the weight will carry it down?
Precisely. When you put too much power into it, not only do you exhaust your grip, you tire yourself out. Got it? All that effort is taking its toll on me.
You are very clever. I wonder why you have hatred for training.
Because training is too much like fighting, and I'd really rather not fight. Also, I find training terribly dull. Anyway, good night.
He does not use his cleverness. It is a very big waste. I want you to use your power, Linhardt.
Good old Petra.
Now then, where is that book on dance?
Hello, Flane. I'm curious if you could confirm some suspicions I have.
Hello, Linhardt. What is it?
I've recently been lost in study on the topic of Saint Setheline. You're familiar with her life, yes?
I know a little of her, as do many. But what does this have to do with me?
Interesting that you would ask that. Your question betrays your understanding of my inquiry.
I am quite certain that it does not, as a matter of fact.
I have interviewed several members of the Academy and the Monastery. All agree that you have trouble focusing on detail-oriented work. As I mentioned, I have been carefully researching Saint Setheline's history, and I found several intriguing anecdotes concerning her life. Granted, it is not stated explicitly in the texts, but it is easy enough to read between the lines and get to the underlying truth. The authors of several tomes, all written within 50 years of Saint Setheline's passing, imply she found it difficult to maintain focus on detail-oriented tasks. Then, just this morning, as I was studying statues of Saint Setheline, I came to realize how similar her visage is to your own. Interesting, no?
I do not appreciate your disrespectful approach to this topic.
No disrespect intended, I assure you. Saint Setheline is a major saint. I only mean to say that looking like her is an honor.
I actually meant that you are being disrespectful to Saint Setheline.
There was one other item.
If you must.
You are quite skilled in white magic, yes? My understanding is that you have a very high affinity for the art.
Yes, I do. I am confident in my abilities. I am glad of my abilities, for it is a way in which I am able to help others.
Indeed. Once more an echo of Saint Setheline. I'm so curious as to why such similarities exist. Her crest? Perhaps hereditary traits then? Or is it possible I am allowing myself to see patterns where there are none?
I am very busy searching for a book. I will be going now.
Huh. Very interesting.
Hello, Byrne.
Oh no, what did I do this time? Did I offend you? Is this your revenge?
No, not at all. I just want to talk.
If you promise not to resort to violence, I'll do whatever you want.
Byrne, I've just been worried about you, that's all. When I said I was your friend, you ran away, saying something about your father. Remember?
Vaguely?
I know you've lived through some bad times. If you could tell me about it, maybe I could help?
Oh, I don't know.
Please. Your father's not here now. Whatever it is, you're safe to tell me.
All right. My parents told me never to befriend a commoner. They said commoners are scum, and that they'd crush any that tried to come near me.
Hang on, scum? They called me... commoners. They called us scum?
Yeah, but once, a long time ago, I did secretly make friends with one. A boy. When my father found out about him, he disappeared the very next day. I heard he was found beaten half to death. I never saw him again. Since then, I've been terrified of making friends with anyone. Commoners especially.
I never knew that kind of thing really happened. You hear stories, sure, but... Oh, Byrne, I'm so sorry. I'm proud to be your commoner friend.
Dorothea!
Hey now, relax. There's nothing to bawl about. If your dad tried to beat me up, I'd return the favor and then some.
Return the favor?
When I was in the opera, you better believe I had run-ins with the most wicked, terrible men. I survived kidnappings, attempted murders, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? I broke those guys' arms. Snap! It was a thank you for all the trouble they went through trying to hurt me.
You're incredible, Dorothea.
So, now that you know I can defend myself, can we be friends, Byrne?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I like that one.
Shamir, you are training away from the ground of training.
Ah, Petra. Well, it looks like it might rain.
I have understanding. Rain training can cause unhealthiness. Can I give you a question now?
Sure.
You come from Dagda, I think. Why are you working at the monastery?
You can tell I'm from Dagda? Oh, I suppose Bridget is our neighbor. As for why I work here, that's simple. I work to live. Rhea took me in when I had nowhere else to go. I'm here to repay my debt. I don't plan to return to Dagda anytime soon.
But Fodlan is an enemy for you, right? Are you feeling okay about that?
The only ones I've fought in person are the Imperial Army. I carry no ill will toward anyone else.
I have gratitude for your answering. You have given me understanding.
How about you? Do you hate them? The Empire is your father's enemy, no? And it's Dagda's fault that Bridget got pulled into the war at all. So, do you hate Dagda? Or do you see that as none of your concern?
The fault is not of Dagda. My father made his own choice to be joining the war. I cannot say I have no hatred for the Empire, but I do not have any for Edelgard. When I came here, she was always helping me.
Makes sense. You can hate a country without hating its people.
You speak with such honesty. It is very amazing.
I'm not that special. I just don't let emotions get in my way.
Alright. Well, takes care of that, so... Alright, time to get to the mission.
We've got to go. Now.
What's going on?
The situation in Ramire Village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Kill! Kill!
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
This is horrific. It's even more revolting. More terrible than I expected.
It really is horrifying.
Yes, we must find a way to save this village.
True, but if we are not careful about how we proceed, we will only increase the death toll.
The villagers are attacking each other. Let's knock them all out one by one.
Always so reckless. You do know that if we mess up, we will either kill or be killed, right?
Still, we cannot just stand here twiddling our thumbs and doing nothing.
I'd really like to go home now. But there's no time for thoughts like that. We have to help them.
I am waiting for your orders with full readiness.
Wait. Those people over there, they seem to be observing the chaos. They must be behind this. Eliminate them and rescue all of the unafflicted villagers.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well,
I have gratitude.
things certainly
Thank you.
took a turn. Alright. Actually, no. That one. Let's see. That'll make more sense. That's interesting. Alright, let's do this.
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
Alright.
As you wish.
Well, it's the only option I have here, so...
Kill! Kill!
I will get the victory.
Actually, yeah, that hurts better.
I will prevail.
My turn?
B+.
Let's take them out.
Let us away.
Like it's at a different spot.
Battle.
That's my cue.
Thank you.
Stay focused.
To work.
That's gonna make things difficult.
The one giving commands in the back. I'm certain that's Tomas the librarian.
Huh. I want to grab the chest key real quick. That could potentially be a problem. Well, I didn't really like doing that move in particular, but worked, I guess.
Thank you.
Not so fast!
Ooh.
For Lady Edelgard. Ah, it's clear to me now.
Right, that should work.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. We're closer than I was expecting. Nice crit. Ow, Shamir. Yeah, if that one wasn't armored, you'd be taking him out.
Tomas, what are you doing here? Dare I even ask?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all. What's the matter? So shocked you can't even speak? You were so easily fooled by my disguise. I was hiding away in Garrick Mach to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
Victory conditions have changed.
I'll have a bit of fun here, too.
That's the Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
Saw it coming!
The Death Knight here now, so do have a chance to actually hit that seal he's got. The best option I have to get that chest. Dark Bishop. I definitely think he'd so too. Now, that's the real problem. Oh, that's definitely going to be the biggest challenge.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's right, I gave that to Shamir. There you go, and finish off that. Ooh.
Hardly worth my time.
Taking aim. Silenced.
Not exactly what I was expecting to do there.
Thank you.
Can't look at that yet. Well, that's one ally down. Giant shell. That's definitely going to be useful. Alright, grab a Hanuman. Oh, definitely not using that here. Now it's not who I was expecting. Now let's do this properly.
How long will this take?
Huh. Oh. Still a lot of range. Right. Take him out.
I'm shocked you made it easy. Any experience is worth having.
No use. I will win!
Thank you.
I do believe that's all of the villagers
We've
rescued.
rescued as many as we can. Now it's time to capture Solon.
This is our chance.
I love seeing them fail.
Is that all? Your defeat was inevitable. You're weak. I've mastered this art. Witness my power. I must get stronger.
Alright, I'm not gonna waste an attack there. Now for a swap.
Your defeat was inevitable.
I'll go ahead and heal up this soldier.
My thanks.
Alright, Kazanchi.
Let's think carefully.
Witness my power.
You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
Out of rescues. that's the only attack option there.
I am spent. I feel my strength building.
What are you trying to do here?
You're the one who should be answering that question. Stay out of my way.
That wasn't I wanted to use.
I will prevail.
Now, let's do this right.
What are you trying to do here?
You won't hold back.
Stay focused.
Let's take them out.
My turn?
To work.
Battle?
I will get the victory.
As you wish.
That's my cue.
I did not grab the victory. I must retreat now.
No.
unexpected.
Well, looks like Death Knight's finished.
My blade craves their flesh. The weak will eventually die.
That won't do it all.
Yeah, that's okay, Edelgard. You killed the Death Knight.
The Death Knight was just a distraction. Let's concentrate on killing Solon.
Iron won't do it. Thunder won't do it. But Thoron will.
You can't stop me!
Not quite what I was after.
Why have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
We let him get away. I'll survey the village. There may still be enemies in hiding.
Extra large bullion. And an advanced seal. Plus Edelgard killing the Death Knight to get that dark seal. That will definitely be good for what's his name?
My thank you so much.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire Village.
There you are.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
Yeah, I must refuse.
Pity, though not unexpected. Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Gerald, Professor, have you seen Lady Edelgard?
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Damn it! He's gone. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed.
Changed?
You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
Well, it's thanks to the students.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
Wasn't I born after you left the monastery?
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
You know, Snail.
Professor, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there. I really believe we did all that we could.
I wish that were true.
Gerald said the same thing. We must try to stay positive, even through the horror. I hear the so-called Flame Emperor appeared in Remire Village as well. Hubert told me that you spoke with him.
Well, he said he wasn't involved in this incident.
And do you believe him, Professor?
Not really. I don't believe him.
That makes sense. It's hard to trust someone without knowing who they are, or how they're connected to all this. Even if his words are true, his objectives are still unclear. But if the Flame Emperor should someday reveal his true intentions, maybe then he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Adel, I need to ask you something. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
No, not at all. If you'll excuse me, Professor.
You did well handling that awful business in Remire Village. I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic! Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Why did Tomas come to the monastery?
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia, before returning to the monastery once again, just last year. After having worked at Garrick Mach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
In the long history of the Church of Seros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
What now?
Without knowing what their objective is, we cannot afford to act recklessly. The Knights will investigate. For now, you and your class should focus on your training. That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
The goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
Is something the matter?
I had never heard the name of the goddess.
I see. Sothis is the goddess's true name. Please do not use it carelessly. Farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, go!
Oh. That's definitely interesting. Oh, anyway. It is starting to get late, so I think it's a good time to go ahead and call it here. Especially since he had such a nice stopping place. So, yeah. If nothing happens on Thursday, gonna continue with the or three houses then. And tomorrow night at 9:45 to 10 p.m. Eastern, 6:45 to 7 p.m. Pacific. You're going to have a week 2 match of the PSL between the Forbidden Liquidators and Team Azuba. Right? And that one is a guarantee. And like all PSL matches that I participate in, there's not going to be any commentary for that during the bulk of it. Just a little bit at the beginning and at the end. So, with that in mind, see you guys then. Later.